Hey family, one love to my brothers and sisters in the spirit. I greet you all with love and light. Oh, the Most High God, source of all things, source within. Thank you for checking back with your sister. I felt the need to do this video. For those who have ears to hear, may you hear. I just ate my breakfast. I'm now trying to get into a habit of eating fruits and nuts, in the morning and drinking water. And you know what? It fills you up. It really do. It's just a matter of getting in a habit. You got to start sometime. And I had like 2 oranges and a handful of nuts in my water. And I love pecans. I'm sorry, I have to love pecans, but um, I feel like me eating like this, it helps me to be more focused. Try to eat live food, food that's not cooked. In the morning, I'm trying to get more in the habit of eating more live food because it's more beneficial for me. And I'm sure many of you understand what I'm coming from, just trying to change my eating habits, where I feel more lighter and more focused, shall I say. And I'm not influenced, okay, by processed food, which I'm definitely trying to back off from that. I feel more better about myself when I'm eating more live food. This kind of food right here, many of you know, just like I know, will keep you from being sick. It's like heal thyself. Mother Earth, Gaia, heals like no other. And if any of you ever start to feel some type of way, okay, whether it be even a regular cold or a regular virus, because this is the flu season, okay, we have this every year. Um, yeah, love on yourself more, drink plenty of water, then flush out the toxins, and eat more fruit, nuts, and berries. And yeah, get your veggies in you, okay? But most importantly, try not to cook your food so much because, you're not getting the proper nutrition. Eating your food raw, puts all those nutrients back in your system. But many of you know this. I used to hear this all the time, but you know what? It was going in one ear and out the other because I still wanted to eat the way I wanted to eat, okay? But you heal quicker. You heal quicker when you know, um, eat healthier, shall I say, and drink plenty of water. You heal quicker. You allow the body to reset itself, okay? Yes. Yes. So may mean if you receive that. I have some notes here. They're just questions. But actually, they're not questions. They're actually topics. Okay. Many of you know when I do my videos, I'm like, I go from one thing to the next real quick. And I apologize when I do it. That's just how I am. I be so passionate about what I'm talking about. And all of a sudden, something else will pop up in my mind, and I'll start talking about that. And I haven't finished the last subject. So with that being said, that's why I have this here, okay? These are some topics that I want to speak about real quick. I'm not going to make this video too long. I'm going to get to the point. This will help me get to the point. Let me just say that, all right? To stay focused, get to the point. But with this video, I want to call this What You Choose to Believe and Accept, okay? What you choose to believe and accept is so important. It is so important. I wrote down right here what a person calls you due to negative words, okay, and titles that they use, how they choose to see you, okay? Many fearing the new virus epidemic, okay? I'm going to speak on them. I'm not going to say the name because I don't want to give it any energy. Many are puppets to the media. The media news is their handlers. And many of you know what a handler is. It's like our celebrities. They have handlers, especially those that are brainwashed, okay? MKL Ultra. You know what I'm talking about. um, which is programming the masses to believe and accept what they want them to, shall I say. Yes, indeed. If you know what I'm talking about. As though it's facts, okay? So, real quick, my take on all of this, all right? How I look at this due to me relying on my higher self, okay? Seeking divine guidance from within. Let me just say this real quick. Many of you already know this. You coming to me, this is your confirmation of what you already know. All right, family? What you choose to believe and accept. Like my sister Barbara said in one of my past videos that I did when I was talking about I'm not going to say the name, but that new virus epidemic, okay, that the media is constantly blasting every day, seeing how the numbers are going up with all these deaths. And you don't even see these people. Seeing how the numbers are going up with all these sick people, but you never see these people. Some of them you do, that are sick, but it doesn't mean that they have that. This is the flu season, okay? What you choose to believe and accept. I just happened to be on YouTube and I was just strolling, and a video popped up about it, all right, from some media source, okay? And I clicked on it. It's just what it's talking about. So I really don't like to put a lot of energy in it. I don't like to talk about it. And I get to that in a minute. And I love to read the comments. I like to see the feedback of how people, their thought process, when it comes to certain things. I like to see if many of them are awake and they see it for what it is, or versus those who are, asleep and they're puppets and they just going by everything the media say. So I don't remember word for word, but somebody was saying something like, oh, this is just Agenda 21. They trying to depopulate the masses. They was like, talking some knowledge, you know. And then there was some other people that were commenting on that. Okay, what that person had wrote. Other people were commenting on it. So I clicked on it. Being nosy. Just trying to see what they're saying about it. Because I did click. That I like the comment. And this is, you can tell this is not a follower. This person thinking for themselves. And somebody down there said, um, pretty much, oh, you know what you're talking about. You know, uh, you know what you're talking about. You just coming up with all kind of theories and all of that. You need to go by the facts, what the media is saying. Uh, you sitting up here just saying anything and stuff. You people and all your theories. Go by the facts, and stop just putting anything out there. And they have a right to their opinion. But this is somebody's brainwashed, okay? And this person, I can't really say that they're thinking for themselves because they never really put out their opinion. All they're saying is what this person was saying, they weren't agreeing with it for the most part. But you could tell by the way they was responding to the comment. Them watching the media was programming them big time. You know, they believe everything that the media puts out there as though it's facts. This person was just pretty much speaking from a place of thinking for themselves, trying to see the big picture, not trying to fall for the okey doke, shall I say. But this person didn't like the comment. I guess it was just too much outside of the box for them. You people in your theories, rely on the facts, ain't what the media's saying. People, they rely on everything the media say. As though it's Bible, as though it's the facts. And that's really how they want people to rely on them, as though this is your source, for information. Don't listen to other people. Listen to us. We'll tell you what's really going on. Really? They're pumping this fear, excuse me, every day. Talking about it every day. Like my sister Barbara said in one of my past videos, she said, I don't believe in it. And I was like, bam, that's it. She's right. Anything you don't believe, it doesn't exist. Anything you don't believe, it doesn't exist. Okay? But people who choose to believe in whatever the media is saying, you are accepting it and you are receiving it. Okay? And when you do, that's how the media do it. They're programming us when we watch the media. Okay? They're constantly programming us. If we choose to constantly watch it and go by everything that they say, okay, it might not be your intention that, oh, well, they're not going to program me. But if you're constantly watching it and they're constantly pumping it in your face, in a lot of ways, it can start to affect you. That's why it's not good to watch TV all the time, especially the news. But they're programming people, okay? And the only thing that can come out of it is fear, okay? Fear and confusion. And all it would do is just get inside of you and start to affect you inwardly and lower your vibration. And not only that, it can become your reality. Okay? Watching it every day, it's like it becomes your reality. All of a sudden, the more you watch it, you're hearing about it all the time. It starts to affect your world, your reality. But when you don't watch it, when you don't accept it, you know nothing about it. You feel me? It's a lot of things going on around the world that we know nothing about. You know why? The fact that we don't know anything about it, for one thing, is not our reality. Everything is going to affect everybody. Everything is not going to affect everybody. But anything that people will try to push down our throats, as though it's facts, as though it's Bible, shall I say, it's going to affect you if you're constantly watching it and you are receiving it. It's going to affect you, and it's going to be a part of your world, your reality, your timeline. People forget all about timelines. The power that believe knows about timelines, and they're messing with it big time. Okay, trying to stay ahead. Suppressing the Most High God's children, suppressing them. Okay, one way to suppress them is get inside of them, program them with the TV, and you're constantly watching it. Okay, get you to fear. Okay, which is going to lower your vibration, and other things come with that. You can greatly be affected when your frequency is not where it should be. Okay, everything's all about energy. Everything's all about frequency and vibration. And the media will end up becoming your handler, just like our celebrities. Okay, their partnership with these corporations, the record companies. Okay, they dispatch handlers for so-called celebrities to keep them in line. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. So when they step out of line, okay, they got a handler there to get them back in check, which is all due to programming and MKL Ultra. I'm not going to get out into all of that, but you know what I'm talking about. Maybe you have a right to do as you please, but due to this so-called new virus epidemic, okay, that they say is going on, in a lot of ways, it is going on for somebody. For somebody, it is going on. Let me just say that. But everybody won't be affected. Okay? Everybody won't be affected. Everybody's not going to die from it. Everybody won't get sick. from it. A lot of people don't even believe in it. And because they don't believe in it, it's not a part of their world, their reality, their timeline. May that sink with many of you. Because when I'm not watching TV, when I'm not watching the news, it's not on my mind. It's not on my mind and it's not a part of my reality. Okay? I wake up every day claiming that I am. I'm power, love, and sound mind. I'm healthy. I'm wealthy. Okay? I speak it. I speak it. Outwardly, I am that I am. Not what the media say. That's all I'm saying. Not what the media say, okay? The media don't run nothing over here. Okay, it's what I say, okay, in my reality. But they know the times we're living in, the power that be. And people really have power, but you got to exercise that which you know. Okay, you got to exercise. Okay, back up from the TV. Okay, most importantly, back up from the media. Now, if you feel like you need to watch it to be informed about certain things, that's fine. But when it starts to really affect you, okay, when it starts to get inside of you and affect you, you're taking it in. Okay, you're taking it in. That's when you need to be like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm starting to feel some type of way. Shut it off. Shut it off. Because their bots is really designed to program us. And it's not in a good way. Okay? It's not for the highest good. Because the power that be are using that box as a handler to program, okay, the puppets out here as though, let me just say, especially when it comes to the media, as though, listen to what we say, shall I say. Y'all remember that movie, They Live? Anyway, you know the one with Rodney Piper was in. I can't think of it right now, but I think that was the name of it. But if it's not, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, just see it for what it is, family. Back off from the TV because it's really designed to program you and not in a good way. It's really designed to program you to where you're lowering your vibration and it's keeping you in fear. It's keeping you in that box. Okay, as long as you're in that box, it's hard to find your way out. You can, but you gotta back off from the TV. Okay, or you just end up being a puppet, okay? And that which is going on, okay, to somebody, to others, it's gonna start affecting you, all right? It's gonna start affecting you. We have the flu season every year, okay? We have it every year, and they're just taking it and just running with it, okay? Is it a mystery weapon? Yeah, it is if you believe in it, if you accept it. Yes, it is a mystery weapon. Like my readings say, people are clueless. Operating power, love, and sound mind, family. That's the time we're living in. Think for yourself. The media say run to the left, you run to the right. Just think for yourself. What a person calls you due to negative words and titles. This is so important. Oh my goodness. This is more really for my sisters because we are emotional creatures, okay? I'm gonna say beings, not creatures. I say beings. Have I used this word before? Yes, I have. Especially being frustrated and feeling some type of way about a sister that would come off on me sideways. But I'm not a negative person and I'm not a confrontational person, okay? I like to treat people the way I want to be treated. But have I ever used that word? Absolutely. Absolutely. Have I ever responded to this word because it was said to me in the past? Absolutely. Okay. Before I came to my spiritual awakening. Shut up, bitch. If you, bitch. I'm not gonna say the word again. I'm not gonna give it any power. Let me just say this. Whether it's bitch or any other word that's low vibrational, just somebody calling you out of your name. Let me just say this. Thanks be to the Most High God for the divine grace and wisdom. You are who you say you are. Have ears to hear. When someone calls you out of your name, the fact that you receive it, you're letting it in your being, you react to what they're saying. If we stop receiving it, okay, it won't affect us. If somebody calls you any kind of vowel, derogatory name, okay, that's not your name. They're trying to, you know, get you to act out of character. If anybody calls you a name that happens to piss you off, we all can relate. I ain't judging nobody, okay? I'm talking about it and I'm having flashbacks, all right? My brother, my sister, if anybody calls you a name, okay, they're trying to get you out of your character. It's all about what you do at the end of the day, okay? Are you going to receive it as though it's facts? Because if you act out and you respond, okay, if you act out and you respond over what somebody's calling you, okay, they must be right. They must be right because you're responding to that name. If you don't respond to it and you walk away, okay, you walk away, it's tearing them up inside because what they want is a response. They want you to respond to that which they are calling you. Okay? But if you shut this up because you knows whose you are, okay? That's why I say every day do positive affirmations, speak that which you are, that which you are believing for when you knows whose you are. Why is it what they say? Why is it what they call you bothers you? You knows whose you are, don't you? Queen. Do you call yourself queen? Do you see yourself as a queen? Do you act as a queen? When you knows whose you are, why does it bothers you if another woman, for whatever reason, due to jealousy or she sees something in you she don't see in herself, whatever the case may be, why would it bother you if she calls you a bitch? For me, it used to bother me. Now, it just bounced off of me. If someone would call me that, it would bounce off of me because they don't know any better. It's really a boomerang effect. At the end of the day, a woman calls you this. It's what you do about it that determines everything. Are you going to receive it and act on it? Or are you going to just look at them and say, I don't receive that and walk off? You get your power back when you know whose you are and you stick to it. Somebody else call you something else. As far as you're concerned, they're not talking to you because that's not who you are. You walk off, okay? You don't bring your feet to evil and receive that which they are saying to you as though it's facts and you act on it, okay? At the end of the day, it's what you do about it. At the end of the day, it's who you say you are. When you know who you are, what people say about you won't bother you. When you know who you are, you won't respond and react to what they say. You're giving them the power when you respond. Are you a bitch? You're reacting to it. Okay? If someone would call me a negative word, I would just delete it. Yes, indeed. And I also You could block them. That's it. I'm not going to respond to that because that's not who I am. They don't know me. I know me. I know who I am. But I'm not going to respond. I'm not going to give them a response. I'm not going to put energy in that. Okay? But when you don't know yourself, when you don't know yourself, when you don't know yourself, you don't know whose you are, you respond to that name. You act out to that name because you forget who you are. I say this with love. I had to learn this. It doesn't make you weak. It makes you wise. Okay? It makes you wise. Number one, you're not running your feet to evil. Like the word says, no good is going to come out of that. When you react, okay, to these so-called names a person calls you, number one, you're running your feet to evil. And number two, you don't know whose you are. Okay, you respond to a name that's not even you. That's their perception of you. That's what they think of you. What they think of you and their perception of you, you responding to it. Are they right? I see a lot of fights out here in the streets. Even in the past videos of people going off from 1 to 10 because somebody called them a name. I very seldomly see somebody holding their head up high and looking at them in the eye and say, I don't receive that, and walk away. I haven't seen it yet. Even if you don't say it verbally, you say it within yourself and you walk away. Oh, if people are around, people love a crowd, and the crowd is cheering because they like confrontation. They like to see chaos. That's why people crowd. That's why people crowd around. They like seeing people going at it. And you know what? They are low vibrational. I don't like seeing people fighting. I don't get off on that, but people do. And the ones that do, they need to really check themselves. Especially if you're watching me. Something about you ain't right. So I never did like seeing people fight. I never did like to walk up to a crowd of people, watching people going at it to where they're bleeding and they're fighting and they're just tearing each other apart. I don't get off on that. Chaos, I don't get off on that. It's something in these people that's dark and it's just feeding off of that. They love chaos, they love fighting. I'm the kind of person, if I saw people fighting, I go get some help or I just call 911. You get an officer out here quick, fast, in a hurry because nothing good is going to come out of it. Somebody's going to really be injured or death is going to come out of it. But I mind my business. I keeps it moving. I'm not trying to sit there and be watching nobody fighting. I mean, I just don't sit well with in my spirit. Watch people just tear each other up. Like people like to watch dogs tear each other up. What do you get out of that? Dogs fighting. They fight until they kill each other. Really? What do people get out of that? That's like in the ancient times. People used to, in the arenas, Roman times, they used to sit there and be cheering, watching people fight to the death, watching people fight tigers, and they just devour them. I mean, I just don't get it. There's something about that that really bothers me. What do people get out of that? Is they like that? Damn. You have people, I've seen videos, people talking about it. They watch the dark web. People, have access to the dark web. And the unthinkable is on the dark web. They actually can sit there and pay, okay? Pay. Let that sink in you, okay? Have ears to hear. They will pay, go on the dark web and pay for access to watch somebody, excuse me, to watch somebody have a person that they have abducted, okay? And they're doing the unthinkable to them. They're cutting off their limbs. They're murdering them right before their eyes. But people are so shocked to see this. But you pay to see this because you want to actually see how true it is, and you're watching it. Some people, don't have enough, you know, um, guts to watch all of it. But some people, they feast off of that because it's like their fantasy. They can't really see themselves doing it, but to see other people doing it, they get off on it. Murdering children right before their eyes. They're watching this. Somebody is doing the unthinkable. This stuff is going on every day on the dark web. Watching somebody rape a woman, rape a child, kill them. I can't do it. I wouldn't even pay to do it. But then you have somebody that's trying to speak life over you and wisdom. People won't even give a dime to them to support their channel, a dollar. Just support their channel, period. Okay? Ain't all about money, but it's just showing love and appreciation. But you can watch that mess. And I don't know how much it costs. They're making a killing off of people watching them. But you know what? They're paying for it. These are dark individuals who light is dim. It's very dim. But they're making a profit off of people who think like they do, who gets off on it because it's something that they really want to do, but they don't have the balls or the nerves to do it. But they see somebody else doing it. It's like they're fulfilling their fantasies, and they're paying, and they're making a killing off of people, off of individuals who watches them. And it's not free. I was told you got to pay for it. People have the right to do with their money, but it's a lot of money going out on people supporting people who are really low vibrational. They're doing the unthinkable out here. Okay? They're doing the unthinkable out here, and people are paying to watch it. It really saddens my spirit, but that is the choice of experience that they choose to have in this present existence. I say present because there's really no time, but that's the experience that they choose to have. I want to share something with many of you, and I'm going to end this video. This is what I was shown. Hold up, I did it wrong. I'm not the best artist. This is what I was shown in the spirit. You see this? It looks like an 8, but it's sort of like, I'm trying to get you to see like a figure 8, okay? For those who have eyes to see, may you see what your sister is showing you. This is a figure 8, and I was showing this in the spirit. There's light and there's darkness. Okay? Imagine the Most High God, the fragments of source. I'm just going to say source, period, okay? Source that created everything, all right? Has fragments of itself, of itself. He, she, of itself. That's having an experience, okay? In everybody. Picture this. Imagine this right here, this figure 8. Its energy is forever constantly moving. It is forever constantly moving. This is not the whole. This is just not the wholeness of source, but I'm just saying the fragments of source. I say it like that. This is my understanding. I'm trying to understand what I was saying, okay, in the spirit. But imagine this is energy that's forever moving. We all have a choice out here. Many people in this lifetime, they can choose to experience the light. It's a matter of choice to serve the light or to serve darkness. It's a matter of choice. But this energy is forever, constantly of source. It's moving. Okay? But there is duality. Okay? There is duality. As they say, light versus darkness. But source is everything. In the beginning, there was darkness, but source was there. All source said is let there be, according to the word, let there be light. But source was in the darkness. Hear me out. I saw this in the spirit, trying to make sense of it. But this energy is forever constantly moving. It never stands still. Our energy does is transfer. So you, in this life, okay, we've all been down here due to lack of knowledge, okay? Growing up, we all been down here having experienced this in some form of fashion, darkness, as far as the choices that we have made, okay? And overcoming those choices by making better choices, okay? When you know better, you do better. But many like it down here, okay? They like it down here. They want no part of this up here. Because this up here we expose this, but it's constantly forever moving. Many are stuck down here. They stuck down here, okay? The darkness. They love the things of the darkness, okay? They want no part of your light, all right? Because light always exposed, okay? And anybody that's low vibrational cannot touch nobody up here. You know why? Because they want no part of your light. Too much being around you, your light, you can influence them, okay? And transmute their darkness. But it's their choice. They want no part of your light. Okay? So with this figure eight that's constantly moving, many in this lifetime choose to experience making a conscious choice to be a part of the light. Okay? Many of them have experienced this in some form of fashion. But like I said, this energy is constantly forever moving. Even if you are down here, you're so full of light, this doesn't affect you. Because see, this is a figure eight. It's constantly moving. I don't know if many of you can understand this. I'm trying to get it to make sense. But see, down here wants no part of this. It'll make sense for somebody. All I'm saying is source is energy. Energy is ever present. Energy is always moving. It just transfers, okay? Just like our containers. One minute we're here, the next we're not physically, but spiritually, you still exist. You know, wherever you go is wherever you go. But for the most part, you end up in another container. All right. Um, Many people in this lifetime, it's their choice. You know, many of them choose the things of the darkness. Okay. Uh, they don't want to expand the light within. That's their choice. You know, at the end of the day, we all got to make conscious choices, okay, to better ourselves, to do right, okay. Um, Everything's a matter of choice, and many people who choose the things of the darkness, it's their choice. Family can't help everybody, okay. Everybody really got to get to that place of really trying to help themselves, okay. So everything's a matter of renewing the mind, like the words say, renewing the mind. Okay, you either serve the light or you serve the darkness. You know, it's who you serve. You know, it's your mindset of yeah. I just said it too. Your beliefs, what you choose to accept and what you choose not to accept. Anything that's going on out here that you don't like, don't believe in it. If you don't believe in it, it doesn't exist. Point blank. Period. At the end of the day, it starts with you. Go within yourself. Do some inner work. God, all it is spiritual warfare. Do some inner work, and you will see that which you want to see out here being manifested. Go in yourself and love on yourself on the inside, and go to battle on the inside. It's some conflict going on within you. Out here ain't nothing but a mirror image. It's some conflict going on inside of you. Go inside of you, do the work. Okay, do some healing. How you perceive people, how you see people, how you view yourself. Do some inner work. And out here you'll see it being manifested. You'll see the changes out here. Okay. Since I've been loving on myself, okay. Hello. Out here looks real good to me. Do I see things on TV? Yeah. And you know what? I said, I turn it off. I turn it off. I don't accept it. And if I don't accept it, okay, it doesn't get inside of me. And if I don't believe in it, like my sister Barbara say, it doesn't exist in my world, in my reality, in my timeline. But somebody else's timeline, it exists because they receive it, they accept it. That spark of source that is within me, that fragment of the most high of source. I choose to experience good things. I choose to see good things. I choose to accept good things in who I say I am, not man. At the end of the day, it's not man who qualifies. It's source. It's the most high. And that should really be all that matters to you. When you let man qualify as you, okay, you are receiving it. You are receiving that which they say you are. Okay? You get to the point where you can manipulate energy. All right? Because you know who you are. One love to you. Bye for now. Thank you for your love and supporting my channel. Be safe. Eat fruit, nuts, and berries. Live food from the earth. The earth take care of itself. I say no more.